Hi everybody, welcome to a Low on Health Rambling. Today is Sunday, June 11th, July 11th, 2010. This once again is just me to kind of go over what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks or so, or days or so, or whatnot. Just been been a really weird week. Just kind of been out of it, not feeling that great. Haven't been getting that much sleep. Just can't sleep. I would go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up. Woke up a couple times with this nagging headache, and don't know if it's allergies or something, if I'm sick, or just, I don't know. Anyway, it's just been kind of a weird week. Just been it was a short week. I mean, it was only 4 days, but still just kind of an off week for me. So much so that I even actually, like yesterday, I actually went out and got a Slurpee, got a piece of just trying to kind of build myself back up and get things I usually don't get to kind of just make me feel not necessarily better, but good. In which case, a Slurpee I got, not to ramble on about Slurpees, but that's what it's here for. I love Slurpees, pina colada Slurpees, most importantly, of course. I usually Coke and maybe like a cherry Slurpee. But today, or the other day, they had like this sun-kissed orange float, which is kind of like the creamy orange type of Slurpee. And it was just the perfect blend of syrup and consistency. And that Slurpee was just freaking amazing, this orange float syrup. But that just, it kind of picked me up. It was like, yay, cool. And then, of course, today I went out to my mom's for dinner, talked to my mom, kind of caught up with her. I do that every 2 weeks or so. And just, just been kind of trying to get through the week and whatnot. I'll be getting to other things in a second here. Another thing I want to mention real quick, I don't know if it's bird season, but I have this bird feeder right outside my window by my bed. I put that there for Rufus so he can look at the birds, because he likes looking at the birds and do his bird call and whatnot. And recently, the birds have been tearing through my bird feeder. Like, there'll be like three of them at once just fighting over the bird feeder. It's kind of interesting looking, and Rufus is kind of freaking out and having fun, looking at him, chasing him and whatnot. But I've had to refill it, and it's just crazy. I guess it's just the bird season or whatnot, but it's just really interesting to see birds go at it like that. That's kind of just the side stuff there and whatnot. I'll get to the regular stuff in a second here, but let's just go ahead and go on to the net and see what we got going on here. I did start watching, basically, Cop Out, which is a movie that stars Tracy Morgan, Bruce Willis. It's done by Kevin Smith. Kind of an interesting movie, I'm up for, anything and whatnot, but basically what drove me away from this movie is, okay, I got a guy tries to steal a baseball card, baseball cards get stolen, guy tries to get baseball card, no problem. The problem is when the reason he needs the money and he's selling the baseball cards is to pay for his prissy daughter's wedding, which costs $48,000 for his daughter's wedding, which is just, okay, in my world, ridiculous. I know people are like, that's pretty reasonable, or cake and guests, whatever. No, there's no reason why anything should ever cost $48,000 unless it's something you actually drive in or live in. So this wedding event or whatnot, that's basically the premise for him needing to get the money. And what really pissed me off is when he goes to trade the card in, Stifler shows up and steals the card from him. He kind of shocks him and takes off with that. Once I got to that point, about 15 minutes in, I'm like, screw it, no, I'm not going to watch this movie. I can deal with the Tracy Morgan shenanigans, that's why I'm here. But unfortunately, no, I cannot deal with this type of mentality. It's kind of like Arrested Development, where that one little piece of like narrative and plot will just turn me off from the whole series. In which case, I just couldn't get on with basically the chick who plays his daughter, the prissy chick, the wife who wants to get the expensive wedding, is the Dawn, who plays Dawn in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She plays that type of character perfectly. Nothing against the actress, but man, I hate those types of characters. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna bother. I cannot actively watch this movie. Moving on here. I also want to mention, I mentioned this before, I started watching Angel Beats, in which case I finished watching it Monday on Memorial Day, or 4th of July, whatever that day was that we had off. Finished watching it. It's like a 12 or 13 episode little series. It's a fantastic series. I'm really happy that I watched it. It's a great series. It has a lot of heart, a lot of action, a lot of comedy, a great blend of everything, and I really enjoyed it. Definitely recommend it to any anime fan out there. It really kind of taps into that whole lost time, lost existence, memory type of kind of plot line that I really, really much enjoy. I mentioned that before, some other things. I'll probably do a little thing about it later on, but I really enjoyed Angel Beats. Great cast of characters, great themes, great action. I just can't say that much about it. Great music too, really good music too. Definitely give it a watch. If you're in anime, give it a nice little, give it your time. I recommend it, and I usually don't like a lot of things, people. So I liked Angel Beats. Give it a watch. Now, after I finished Angel Beats, I decided, hey, what's another hot anime property that people are talking about left and right now? In which case, this one popped up, which is called, just find there, High School of the Dead. This anime is basically kind of a zombie apocalypse type thing, but from a high schooler's point of view and whatnot. Which actually I had discussed with a bunch of friends online. There's not that many zombie animes. A lot of vampires, but zombies have been relegated more or less to kind of the under echelons of kind of minion-ish, but not really any animes focusing on them. In which case, this anime is kind of like a slice of life anime or a survival anime where basically zombies aren't normal occurrence. It's not a fanciful thing. So basically, these kids are in a high school. This is when the zombie outbreak happens, and they're just trying to survive from the high school and from the rest of the world and whatnot. And this anime series reminded me kind of the Earthquake series, anime series that was released a while ago. I started watching but stopped watching. It was kind of just like disaster response, how people react in those types of situations. This specific anime right now is very much kind of heavy on the fan service. There's a lot of boobs and butts and panty shots and whatnot, but there's definitely a lot of blood, guts, and gore, and definitely has a really cool style. If I were to equate it to anything, it kind of reminds me of Tango Tenge and kind of how it is, and that was a great series, kind of sort of, yeah, it was a good series. And this series, coming out of what else is out for this season, looks like to kind of be the runaway hit for me, and since I have Fullmetal Alchemist finished, Angel Beats finished, Through the Law finished, kind of looking for something new, and this looks really, really promising, this High School of Dead. So keep an eye on it. I'm watching it right now. I'll probably continue watching it because there's nothing else on, but give it a chance if you want. Moving on here, let's do a Gamefly. Gamefly, I received Crackdown and Blur, which was kind of cool. Crackdown 2, I played with a bunch of people, and basically kind of got my fill of it. Played it for about 14 or 16 hours. After the second night, we beat the game. Jeff did, and kind of accomplished what we needed to do. And later on, I'm going to be doing full video reviews about it, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Blur, I also got, which was nice and fun. Kind of played that over the weekend too. And once again, I'm not going to totally talk about that now. I'm going to discuss something in a second about it. But looking ahead, because I'm setting both of those games back, looking ahead, there's not that much else coming out. Darkstar Alliance to play on the PC, which is interesting, is coming out, and then actually Mafia 2 at the end of August. So probably do a lot of back catalog stuff, see some things I missed out and whatnot. But I do have Dead Rights, and they're just for SMGs. Moving on to Xbox Live, let's see what we got going on here. There you can see my little outfit I got for playing Crackdown. Got Avatar unlocked, so I kind of have that wearing it. I know I changed that outfit already, but that was kind of cool. They definitely knocked down the Avatar awards for that Crackdown 2 game. Moving on here, what else we got here? People online, we got Darren at the dashboard, Dax playing Transformers, which I'll get about to later on, Jeff back to Forza, Sarah's playing Puzzle Quest 1, not Puzzle Quest 2, that's interesting, and then of course Trent's also playing Transformers. Oh, they're doing a co-op campaign, that's cool. And then of course Dana is at the dashboard too. I do want to mention real quick that I basically, what kind of threw me off in the middle of the week was I decided to kind of do a redesign of Low on Health. Apparently something happened on the back end of Low on Health, things fell apart, so I decided to do a redesign. This is my redesign. This is what I've come to. This is what I'm working on. It's very simplistic. I'm not going to go in great depth over it. I'm still working on it, but this is basically what Low on Health is going to become. It's going to become more of a portal to stuff as opposed to the main website. And I'll go over that later on, but I have been working on that. And because of that, I'm going to be doing video game reviews, posting them online and whatnot. I'm not going to be doing full write-ups anymore, full typey write-ups that you will read anymore. So people that liked them, sorry. Nobody liked them. So I didn't like writing them. It's easy for me to produce a video like this and edit it. I can do these in batches and then worry about it later. Because what I'm going to be doing in the future is basically have 3 different playlists. Basically a choice Low on Health videos, my ramblings, which is this, and then video game reviews, which is basically like this, but just focusing on 2 or 3 games, where I go over the game that I played recently, my thoughts on them and whatnot, and bullet point them. So who knows if that'll work out, but that's what I'm going forward with Low on Health. And this is going to be a redesign. I'm still in the process of it, and I'm using Microsoft Word to make it, which is interesting. And that's that noise right there actually is my new timer I've also put in here that goes off at the 9-minute point, so my videos don't run long. So that's enough of me rambling for now. As always, thank you guys for watching. I have a bunch of just things on the pot right now and on the oven. I'm working on them, so just bear with the changes, and thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.